Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Rianda, your English 9 teacher, if you don't recognize me by now. We are, if you can even believe it, working on week 5 this week. And I hope you all are doing okay out there. It's been a pretty crazy weather decade for us, a pretty crazy weather weekend. I know I live in Denver, so we are thankfully completely dry, just really saturated. But I know a lot of you guys live, in the mountains or in the foothills, so I hope everything is okay. Crazy, crazy weather. So this week we are working on a brand new unit. I always love the start of a new unit. It just feels fresh, right? But I do want to point out that this Friday, September 20th, you can still submit late work from Unit 1 Shaping Stories, which we just finished. All assignments can be submitted except for discussion. And believe me, 75% credit is a lot better than 0 credit. So be sure to submit your late work from Unit 1 by Friday to receive some points. So this week, or this month really, we're going to be working on Unit 2. And this is the This I Believe Study and Essay Unit. And you can see it's 3 sessions. So this week we're going to be working on Session 1. Clicking on the plan. And this is just a funny little cartoon that I thought you might make you chuckle. It says, "Okay class, now I want everyone to take turns standing up and sharing their most terrible moment of your entire life with the rest of the class. Who wants to go first?" Okay, aren't you glad I don't ask those types of questions? But they are types of questions that you might want to consider when you are thinking about writing a personal essay, which is what we're going to be doing in this unit. We're going to be looking at the personal essay genre, and we're going to be reading the This I Believe personal essay series from NPR. And you definitely don't need to choose the worst moment in your life, but you do choose a moment. Hopefully it's a good moment. If not, that's fine too. Bad moments happen all the time, right? So this week, like I mentioned, be sure to submit that late work. If you haven't already changed your Jeffco password, please do so. You will be locked out by September 30th if you do not change your Jeffco email password. And not your email, excuse me, your Schoology password. I even had to do this over the summer as an employee. So they do this periodically just for safety and security. So be sure to do that. The link is right there. Super easy. Be sure to do it because I do not want you guys to be freaking out come October 1st when you are locked out of Schoology and you have like an assignment worth 200 points to submit. So be sure to do that. Oh, this isn't correct. This isn't September 1st. This should be September 22nd. Unit 1 Session 1 or Unit 2 Session 1 assignments that are due: journal, sometimes, always, never, and a discussion worth 75 points. And here's our suggested schedule for the week. So on the first day, be sure to watch the video just to give you an overview of what to do this week. Make sure you submit your journal entry the first thing you do. Read and review what genre is, along with the This I Believe introduction. On the second day, on Tuesday, watch the sneak peek video. It's really good. And then begin reading the This I Believe essays. You are going to be reading 5 essays of the This I Believe essays. And so be sure to do that, spread it out between Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, excuse me. On Thursday, you're going to submit a sometimes, always, never assignment, as well as post to the discussion on Thursday. And remember to come back on Thursday and Friday, and respond to at least 2 other students' posts to get full credit for the discussion. Okay, so that's our week in a snapshot. What I wanted to do really quickly in this unit is to simply review the sometimes, always, never assignment. And what the sometimes, always, never assignment is asking you to do is basically, after reading all of these essays, you're going to be reading 5 essays, watching 1 or 2 of these videos that are essentially personal essays put to, an image. You are going to be asked to think about what makes a personal essay a personal essay. What are the elements that make an essay a personal essay genre? So you're going to do some brainstorming and think about all of the essays that you've been reading and watching in this session. And then you are going to write 3, and these can be notes. They don't have to be complete sentences. So you are going to be writing or creating this type of a chart. And in the first column, you're going to write 3 attributes that personal essays always have based on what you've been reading and watching in this session. And then in the second column, you're going to write down 3 more attributes or 3 more elements that sometimes personal essays have. Some did, some didn't. And then finally, in the last column, you're going to be writing 3 attributes again that personal essays that you've been reading and watching never have. And so that's the way that you are going to define what a personal essay looks like. Okay? And you can also watch this video before you create this chart to further help you determine what attributes personal essays always have, sometimes have, and never have. And what you can do, it's to create this chart, is you can simply just copy and paste it. Copy, and then you can either paste it into a Word doc and submit it into the Dropbox on the next screen, or you can copy and paste it into a Google Doc and then then put that Google Doc into the inbox. It's up to you. Or you can create your own, but it's just kind of easy to copy and paste. If you have any questions about this assignment, please let me know. I think you're really going to like this unit. It's pretty inspiring, and I'm pretty excited to read your essays too, because you will be writing your own personal essay at the end of this unit. Thanks, and have a great week.